Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. It is September 29th, 2020, and happy Wednesday to everyone. You are looking at a photo in front of you of a little boy named Taryn Butler. Taryn Butler is 6 years old, and he is missing. Before I go any further, I would like to go ahead and thank Joe Donho for forwarding me several articles that I needed to go over with you guys. Unfortunately, Taryn's mother is involved with the SovCit movement. She also happens to be involved with a group similar to what you have seen in the different SovCit groups that claim that they can make their own communes or their own communities and begin to try to form their own government. Now, you see this heavily with the Moors, but you also see it in arenas like Cindy K. Courier, for example. For those of you that do not know who Cindy K. Courier is, Cindy tends to like to claim that she is the head of a community that that makes her basically like the President of the United States. It's wild and strange, and we all know that you can't create your own government within the United States that's recognized from the standpoint that they are coming from. So, for example, the Moors, they make claims, this is the father, by the way, the Moors, they make claims that their Moorish government has some sort of authority. Well, we all know that that's not recognized by the United States government. Regardless, this is that scenario. So once again, the SovCit movement breaking families up and terrifying parents in a way that I've seen many, many times in the past. This mother has decided she wants to live off the grid, and as a result, she has basically kidnapped her own child, it appears, who is a 6-year-old little boy, and the father has no idea where his baby is right now. Following this, there will be a news broadcast for you to take a look at. If anybody has any kind of knowledge in terms of Utah, okay, if you're in Utah, I'll just say it like that, and you happen to run across a little boy that looks like the little boy in these pictures, please be sure to notify the local police department, give them Taryn Butler's name, and let them know that this is the little boy that is missing currently and being looked for. Or you can contact the FBI. Here is the Toyota Prius plate. It's a Utah plate, E847GT, a blue 2008 Toyota Prius. Please be sure to contact the authorities if you happen to be in that area. I do happen to know that there are a few subscribers that are very close to this particular area. So here is the news broadcast. This is very sad for me to be reporting on, but important for everyone to know. This went out yesterday, the 28th. So important for everyone to keep an eye out on this. All right, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.
To follow that developing story as police search for a missing 6-year-old boy.
Tonight, there's an Amber Alert in place and a new picture released today of Taryn Butler. He was last seen in Mill Creek, where his mother, Emily Jolly, had a court-supervised visit with him. When his father went to pick him up, though, they were both gone.
This weekend, police didn't issue an Amber Alert because it didn't reach the criteria, but they say they've learned some new information that led them to believe that Jolly is a danger to her son. On Saturday, Taryn was last wearing a blue shirt, black gym shorts, black and blue hiking boots. His mom, Emily Jolly, drives a blue 2008 Toyota Prius with a Utah plate tag of E847GT.
Now, police are saying that Jolly has ties to Washington State. She could be headed in that direction. Now, police arrested the boy's grandmother, accusing her of interfering in the investigation. Lorraine Jolly arrested over the weekend. She says the boy is safe, but police say she won't give them any information about where he is. Tonight, Kelly Vaughn spoke with the missing boy's family about an anti-government extremist group they believe his mother, Emily Jolly, belongs to.
Kelly joins us live now to explain why his family worries the group may be helping her hide out. Taryn.
Right, so Taryn's father told me that Jolly says she considers herself a sovereign citizen, meaning she doesn't have to abide by government laws. Now, his father tells me that Jolly's also talked about wanting to live off of the grid, and he worries that that's where she's taken his son.
But it's very possible that she is no longer in Utah, and we have no idea which direction she is.
After years of custody battles, false allegations of abuse, and attempts at shared custody, Tim Butler says Utah courts awarded him full custody of his son, Taryn. About a year ago, Butler started facilitating supervised visits with Taryn and his mom, Emily Jolly. Butler and his girlfriend, Amelia Meneses, say they think Jolly had been planning this for months, even years.
But very possible that she's off the grid somewhere. So I think camping or hiking, she's talked about going off grid before. So that's a possibility, but we do believe there is a group of people that she is with that are helping her.
That group could be people like Emily who consider themselves sovereign citizens.
Basically, it's a group of individuals the FBI has considered a domestic terrorist group.
He says the group doesn't recognize government and doesn't feel laws apply to them. Meneses says Jolly even brought paperwork from the group to one of her supervised visits with Taryn.
At that visit, she pulled out some paperwork from this new government, whatever she belongs to, and had a 5-year-old sign his name, and she was getting a fingerprint, basically relinquishing his rights as a U.S. citizen is what this document had said.
They say they have faith that police will find Taryn. Until then, they look at his schoolwork and drawings that are waiting for him when he gets back.
I really think the reality of the situation is
shocking.
Yeah,
I tried to fold his cute little clothes, and I just couldn't because he's not here to wear them.
Police say they still need the public's help in looking for Emily and Taryn. They say any tip, no matter even if it was from yesterday, the day before, could be helpful in creating a timeline. And it's not just in Utah they need help because as Taryn's family worries, it's been a few days, so they worry that Taryn could be anywhere right now.